My sister stole my fiancé 3 days before our wedding, so I gave her the gift she'd never forget. I was in the final countdown to my wedding when everything fell apart. My fiancé, David, and I had been together for 4 years. We had planned every detail of our wedding for months. Venue, flowers, music, even the catering menu. I had been dreaming about this day since I was a little girl. And then, 3 days before the ceremony, my sister Olivia decided to ruin everything. It started innocently enough. Olivia had been acting weirdly clingy around David, asking for last-minute favors for the rehearsal, offering unsolicited opinions on his suit, even suggesting music changes for the reception. I thought she was just trying to be helpful, like sisters sometimes do, though she was always competitive. The morning of the rehearsal dinner, I found out the truth. David wasn't answering my calls. Olivia, sitting in my living room with a smug smile, finally admitted what had happened. "I think you should know," she said, swirling wine in her glass like it didn't matter. "David and we've been together for a week. I remember the world stopping. My legs went numb, my stomach dropped. I couldn't speak at first. My mind raced over every interaction, every late-night phone call I hadn't noticed, every little smile they shared in passing. The betrayal cut deeper than anything I'd imagined. My fiancé, my sister, both people I trusted the most, had conspired behind my back. The wedding was canceled. My family tried to console me, but their sympathies felt hollow. Olivia, of course, acted hurt that I was upset, claiming I overreacted. David moved in with her, bragging about how exciting it was to start fresh. For a few days, I stayed in bed, staring at the ceiling, feeling like my entire world had collapsed. And then, I realized something. I didn't need revenge in a big, dramatic way. I just needed to give Olivia a gift she would never forget, one that reminded her exactly who she had wronged and how little control she actually had. I started small. I watched her routine, her habits, and her insecurities. Olivia was the type of person who thrived on attention, who loved showing off the life she thought she had won from me. I began leaving small reminders of what she had taken in subtle ways. Birthday cards addressed to her that I never sent, flowers delivered anonymously with notes about betrayal, and occasionally, subtle financial nudges that made her feel the stress of adult life without David there to shield her. Then I got the perfect idea. I found a wedding planner who specialized in alternative ceremonies, and had them create a package entirely for Olivia and David. Invitations, decorations, even a cake. But here's the catch. It was designed as a grotesque, over-the-top parody of a wedding. Colors clashed, flowers wilted, the music was painfully off-key. Every detail exaggerated their poor taste, their impulsive decisions, and their hubris. The day arrived. David and Olivia showed up, smug and unaware. I had given the planner one rule. Olivia had to feel like she was at the wedding she had stolen, but every element was a reminder that stealing someone else's happiness never leads to perfection. Candles tipped over, streamers tangled, chairs broke, and the cake collapsed into a sticky mess. Guests, actors I had arranged, kept complimenting the decor in ways that made it obvious it was intentionally awful. Olivia's face went pale. David tried to laugh it off, but the awkward glances, the mismatched decor, and the constant reminders of their rash decision left them speechless. For the first time, Olivia looked helpless, like she had no control over the chaos surrounding her. I didn't appear, didn't even watch from the sidelines. I let the moment exist entirely for them to feel, the consequences of betrayal and arrogance, all wrapped up in a wedding they thought they won. I didn't gloat. I didn't say a word to them afterward. I walked away knowing they would always remember it. The humiliation and absurdity of a wedding that was supposed to celebrate their stolen happiness, but instead celebrated the truth. Months later, Olivia and David broke up. They never spoke about the event, but I heard through family that it left a mark, that the embarrassment of that day lingered. I didn't need to chase revenge further. The gift had been given, and it was unforgettable. I moved on, eventually met someone who treated me with respect, and had the wedding I had always dreamed of. But every now and then, I think about that day, the one gift I gave that no apology could ever erase.